Hello, and I hope everybody's ready for the big game tonight. I wish I was more ready with everything in the class, but due to the blizzard now and the Packer game coming up today and other factors, I'm still a little behind on getting the grades done, which is kind of a boon or a good thing for y'all. Usually I have the discussions graded after the first week with the introductions and your writing process, so you see my comments. But I haven't had a chance to send a lot of them. I'm sending about 6 or 7 back so far, but not all of them. So I hadn't had a chance to really get into the writing process. But I want to talk to you about a little bad news before we get the good news of the Packers winning today. Be careful of the mistakes in your discussion post. Remember, your discussion grade is 40% of your grade, almost half. And I count off for mistakes. I call them mechanical errors. Mistakes in spelling, punctuation, grammar, things like that. Now I gave you all a break. Now for the first 3 discussions. I'm not taking points off for the mistakes. And also, of course, I take points off for the dreaded re. Whenever you reply to somebody, that re pops up automatically. I had a good discussion with one student about how the re is necessary, and I agreed with him about that in the business world. But we're in a college class. I'm an English teacher. So I want you to get rid of that re. I want you to put a subject in your response to somebody that more or less indicates what you're going to be talking about in your post, like a title of a story, like I said before. So I didn't count off for that for the first 3 discussions. So you got lucky there, and you're going to be seeing 2 grades when I do return your discussions to you. One grade would be what you would have gotten, if I was marking off for the mistakes, if I was marking off for the re's. And I would say out of the 7 I've done so far, the people who I took the points off, I showed them. I had one person who actually got no points out of 50. 50 points for the discussions. And you'll see my rubric, as you saw in the assignment and in the introductions, about how I count and how I score those points. And I had one student that, because of all the mistakes, actually wound up with 0 for the discussion. But then I had some people that would average, about 30%, 50% for the discussion. But then I had some people that got an A's because I didn't count off for the mistakes or the re. So be careful of that from now on. We're not having a discussion after this writing process is over with. I'm going to take a little break, give you all a little break for a few days while I get all these grades finally caught up. Do keeping your blog, though. And I extended the week a little bit longer. In fact, all through the rest of this week, to give you a chance because we were having problems. I think those are taken care of. So you should be able to get in there and post your blogs during the week. So that's the only thing I'm asking for the next few days until I get all the grades done. Keep your blogs going. But other than that, I think everything's looking good, except be careful when you post in your discussions. If you haven't finished posting in the writing process one, be aware of that as well. Otherwise, everything's looking good, and I will talk to you later. And go Pack.